Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, welcome back to a brand new video, and welcome if you are new. My name is Isobelceline and I post videos on a Wednesday and a Sunday at 6 PM. Now today we're doing a little bit something different. More of a sit down video. We're going to catch up, we're going to do our makeup together and talk all things life. We're going to go into details of what makeup I'm using, my hair plans, an update, gut health, garden plans, podcasts I've been listening to. So much we're going to be chatting about and having a catch up about. So I really hope you enjoy this video. Please do give it a big thumbs up, subscribe if you're new, and I hope you enjoy. About time we had a catch up and did our makeup together and just had a really chill, chatty video. So I'm going to do my makeup with you and just chat about all things life, what's been going on, just random topics in general. We'll just have a lovely catch up and let's do my makeup with you. I haven't done literally one of these videos in what feels like forever. So starting off with this Elemis Superfood Primer. Now I absolutely love this. I really love cream based products, and I've just realised before I do this I need to put my hair out of my face, because you know what, I cannot do my makeup with my hair in my face. So I always put it up in a clip, so excuse the fact I look quite funny. My hair always ends up like this when I'm parting. It really bugs me. I have this weird bit going on here because I have a double crown at the back of my head, so the back of my hair just ends up so funny. Really bugs me. But anyway, let's do this Elemis Superfood Primer. Now I literally put this on as if it's like a cream. I love it. So nice. Gives you such a glowy complexion and a really good base for your makeup. I highly recommend this. I also have a discount code for Elemis if you guys want to try anything from Elemis or love Elemis and love a discount. Especially me, I love a discount. You can get 20% off with my code Elemis. I love their skincare. You guys will know how much I love my Elemis cleansing balm and my marine cream, my Pro Collagen Marine Cream and my facial oil, as well as their SPF and their Eye Revive mask and their, what's that pink pot that I have? It's like an overnight mask. I've got so many of their products, I just adore them. Now with my makeup bag, I'm trying to use up everything before I buy anything new, because if you guys watched my reset vlog from my 2025 reset vlog declutter sort of video, you will see how much makeup I actually have that I just haven't used. So I've got this CC cream. Oh, sun's coming out, beautiful. This CC cream, which is 0.5 light. And I'm almost finished with this. You know what, I don't know why I didn't squidge this a minute ago. You know what, I'm actually currently wearing white jeans. This is risky business. Oh, risky business. And I literally just put it on my face like so. In a little bit, and then dab the hell out of it with my beauty blender. I really need to get myself a new beauty blender, to be honest. I wash it like literally all the time, but you know when you've washed it a bit too much and it cracks and you just need a new one. We're at that point. Anyway, how have you all been? I feel like we just don't sit and chat enough. So I hope you guys have all been well. What have you got planned for 2025? Have you been up to anything? Have you had a nice chilled start to the year? Because I know I have. I hardly posted on socials apart from on here, of course. YouTube seems to be more my main platform at the moment, especially for this year so far, because Instagram, I actually had quite a bad relationship really with it, where I was like literally on it all the time and just scrolling, you know, the doom scroll, literally all the time, and it was taking the love out of it for me, and I was producing so much content. As much as it was like kind of good quality, I feel like I wasn't on top form. So 2025 I want to be bringing much better quality content, quality over quantity, because that is what my life motto is currently. To be fair, because it's same for clothes and things. I hardly ever buy clothes anymore. To be fair, I don't think I bought a new piece of clothing maybe since like last summer, to be honest. I could be wrong. No, I'm pretty sure. Unless I bought something off VINTED, but still that's secondhand, or a charity shop. I love a charity shop, especially the bric-a-brac section, but I'm going off on a tangent. But yeah, quality content for 2025. So if you want to follow me over on Instagram, I'll leave it on screen for you. I do a lot of like country, classy style, and I'm bringing more mini vlogs to it, and I feel like I'm going to bring in just a little bit of lifestyle, like maybe a tablescape, or I don't think I'll bring in too much of it, or same with the gardening, because I save that more for this channel, because my niche over on Instagram is very tightly knit with like fashion, countryside style sort of things. So I don't really want to branch too much out of that, because it can be quite confusing, and I've always learned that niching down your content is more beneficial than having loads going on because people come to your page and they get so confused, like what is going on here. So fashion is what it's sticking to. It's something I love, creating outfits, but you know what? My energy to create outfits has been like not there at the start of this year because I just wanted to focus on myself, my wellness, and rest and recovery has been key. I'm watching so many series. Oh my God, we need to discuss some series right now because we've been watching so many in January. Watch Black Doves. Please let me know your Netflix recommendations down below. Love to hear what you guys are watching. I'm going to recommend a few things to you guys. If you like spy, crime, that sort of thing, that's literally what we've been watching majority of January. I didn't even show you what I just put on my eyes. My go-to concealer, which is, oh, I love it when I show you product, the sun comes out. This is my go-to concealer from a collection. I have used this for many years and I've tried other concealers, but that is the one that I always go back to. I remember it's like the Zoella days where it was like the go-to concealer, and you know what, I've never looked back. I have constantly used that one and I love it. Yes, Netflix recommendations. Just going to pop on this highlighter, which is actually a blusher that I use. I got this from Aldi. You'll notice like a few of my products from Aldi. I quite love Aldi's makeup, but they don't have it in long enough, which is quite annoying. But Netflix recommendation, Black Doves is really good with Keira Knightley in. And then she was in a film, but I can't remember what it was, and it was like based on a true story. If I remember, I'll put it on screen here. But we watched The Secret with James Nisbet in. That was really good. We seem to like true crime documentaries at the same time, or series based on a true story, because we find it fascinating to research about. Obviously they're absolutely tragic, but the way that they bring it into a drama and all these actors are so brilliant at how they portray the characters. It's really, really good. I'm literally just blending, as you can see. I blend the hell out of my face with the beauty blender. What else have we watched? We're currently watching Monsters. What is it called? The Lyle and Eric Menendez story, something like that. We're halfway through that. That is really gripping. We've watched something else as well. What did we watch the other night? Adam's currently watching Night Agent. Started it without me. Criminal. We watched a few films. What did we watch? There's so many that I can't remember. Let me go on Netflix and find out what we've been watching. We don't watch The Sweet Magnolias as well. Or is it Selling the City? I know that's a New York version of Selling Sunset. Has anyone watched that? Let me know in the comments. Okay, Netflix. Let's see what we've been watching and dab away as we go. Sorry if the lighting is like dipping in and out. It's quite like partly cloudy, so the sun's like coming in and out. So what I've got on the list is Yellowstone, Victoria, Selling the City, Sweet Magnolias. Downton Abbey I've never watched. I'd love to watch. Don't judge. My mum watched like all the series and I wish that I watched it with her because it seemed like so my thing now. A period drama. I love a period drama. We love anything Harlan Coben as well. I love series by him. Virgin River. We watched the new series of Virgin River. Absolutely loved it. At the beginning I was a bit like, oh, I'm a bit bored. But we watched it a bit longer and I was like, oh, okay. I found the love for it again. Absolutely adore it. New season of Love is Blind coming. Yes, please. Really liked watching that. But that was like last year I watched that. We started watching Squid Games, but if I'm honest, I don't think I'm enjoying the second season. We're on episode 2 and I'm just not getting into it. Night and Day I think we watched as well with Cameron Diaz and was it Tom Cruise? I think. And that is all I can remember for Netflix recommendations. But let me know in the comments if you've got any Netflix recommendations. I'd love to know what you guys are watching. But also I wanted to talk about my hair. So I had a bit of a change, which is like a major change for me last year, where I actually started to grow out my natural colour, as you guys can see. And I asked my hairdresser, I want to go like old money blonde. I'm literally the worst at these makeup videos, but I'm using my highlighter, which is in the shade Champagne from Aldi, which I'm actually gutted because I'm literally scraping the last bits out and I don't have another highlighter and I don't know what to try next. So if you have any recommendations on like a champagne-y coloured highlighter, please let me know in the comments because I'm desperate to find one that's very similar to this because my local Aldi does not have them anymore. So I'm devastated about that. I really wish that I bought more when they had them in stock. So I do hope that they come back, but oh well, if they don't, I can try a new one. But I don't have any other concealer, not concealer, highlighter. So anyone that could recommend me a decent highlighter that's cream based or liquidy, please let me know. I would be happy to try, especially like this sort of colour, like a natural highlight. Kind of, there's like a, not a pinky sheen, but I don't know, champagne's the best. way to describe it. But hair, I'm getting my hair done very, very soon. I'm taking you along for it because one of you said that you wanted to come along and see the process. So I've asked my hairdresser, she's happy to talk it through. So in a weekly vlog coming soon, I'm going to take you along to the hairdressers with me and run you through the process of what I'm getting done and what we're doing with my hair basically. Because we did the first process and it was a bit too dark for me, so I want to have like more caramel blondie tones put in of highlights, but still drag my natural colour into it, so eventually I'll be kind of like a balayage, I suppose. Because when I first got it done I was like, I really hate this, and I was like kicking myself, why did I do this? But then I looked back at other photos of me where I was like pure platinum blonde and I'm like, I look really washed out. So I really do like this new style. But it's not quite there yet, so I'll take you to the hairdressers with me in that vlog, as I said, and take you through the whole process of my hair basically. And I bought something off TikTok shop the other day actually. I bought the hair syrup. I really wanted to try it. I was talking to a work colleague about it. I've always wanted to try the hair syrup, so I bought the Rapunzel and vitamin C set from TikTok shop. I think it was like £25, and I really want to get my hair getting healthy again because oh my gosh, I can't tell you how much it snaps. So it's not in the best place. I need to start doing heatless curls and teaching myself how to do it because I get so impatient with my hair. Like I stick to the hair styles that I know and love and know how to do, because once I found something I like, it sticks and I don't like changing it. So yeah, I need to start using less heat on my hair because the breakage is ridiculous. So I'm really hoping and praying that, I don't know, I'm really hoping and praying that these hair syrups help me, and I've heard so much good stuff about them, so I really want to give them a go. I'm just going to pop on my eyebrow serum, which is this from Superdrug. To be fair, this is literally like run out, so I don't know why I'm still using this at this point. There's a bit, but I need to get some more. So yeah, hair journey we're going on this year. It's a bit of a change, and I really want it to get back to a healthy state where it's not snapping so much, because I'm definitely been using far too much heat on it, which I'm not happy with myself about. So I'm going to use this mascara. This is the Eyelash For Real mascara. I love their mascaras, they're so good. To be fair, I've not had my funny eye issue in a while, where I end up not plucking. Sometimes it's around my certain time of the month where one point in my eyelashes, literally here, start getting irritating and I'm getting regrowth just in that one spot. It's really strange. My mum gets the same thing, where you end up pulling them out and you have a big gap for a good few weeks before they grow back again. And ever since I've used the Eyelash enriching lash serum and the conditioning serum, they've been so good. I've not actually used them for a few weeks, just a trial to see if my eyelashes are still going to cope without it, and they've done pretty well, to be fair. But their mascara I absolutely love. I love their volumizing and enriching mascaras as well. By the way, all the products that I'm using I will link down below, but of course I can't link down below the Aldi ones because I don't think they do them anymore, but I will check for you and leave everything linked down below. I literally have to really concentrate doing my eyelashes. You know, sorry guys, my battery died, I didn't even realise. So as I was saying, I actually went to my friend Lizzie's house yesterday and we filmed a style swap video. Now I didn't film it for my channel because it's not really my thing for you guys, but obviously let me know if you want to see that in the future. But I didn't think you guys would want a style swap video because our style is very different, and I know my niche of YouTube has like really been niched down to country style and country living. I didn't think you guys would want to see it, but if you want to see from my perspective in the future, let me know. But when it's released I will be linking it on my Instagram. So basically what happened was me and Lizzie did a style swap video. Lizzie, if you know her, she's one of my good friends. She is into, Lizzie, I do apologise if I butchered this, she's into garu, like Japanese, apologies if I get it wrong Lizzie, you know I've always struggled with it, like Japanese fashion, and she turned me into her for the day and did my makeup, and I actually turned her into me. So I did her in my sort of makeup and the exact outfit that is one of my favourites I always wear. So if you want to see that, you can go and check out her channel when that's live. I'll be sharing it on my Instagram when she posts it. So yeah, if you want to see Lizzie turn into me, then just look out for that video. Her channel is Hello Lizzie B, but like I said, I will post it on my stories on Instagram once she's got it ready. This mascara is so nice. Apologies if I look quite scary doing this. It's quite scary to do my mascara because we were doing each other's makeup yesterday, and trying to do each other's mascara is like terrifying because I don't want to poke each other in the eye. But I love this mascara. It really like opens up, not opens up, it looks like it really lengthens the lashes. I do naturally have like quite long eyelashes anyway, hence why I've only ever worn false lashes twice, or 3 times actually. Twice when I was 18 and once in like 2018, and never again. I don't like how they feel on my face, on my eyes. Don't like it. Just personal preference. I'm just gonna pop on some Wild lip balm, literally my favourite. I need to get more refills of this because I've used them that much. The one that I have in my bedside table is almost out, so I need to get a refill for that. And I have one in my gym bag as well. And even Adam has one of these lip balms as well, as he loves them. Now I would normally put on my setting spray from Morphe, but I've only just remembered that I forgot it, so we'll just skip that part. So that's my makeup pretty much done, but we'll carry on having a catch up anyway. I'm just wearing this jumper from Well Over Time Clothing, which we're going to be shooting soon on a walk. But a few things I wanted to chat to you about. I actually wrote a few things down because my memory is honestly shocking of what I want to actually remember to chat about. So I want to talk to you about some podcasts I've been listening to. I started listening to some more podcasts. I don't know what it is about January, but I love listening to podcasts, and I've been bringing it into February as well. Really enjoying listening to podcasts in the car on the way to work especially. I've been really enjoying listening to Dr. Rangan Chatterjee. He has a lot of guest speakers, and I was listening to this one, let me check what it was. It was a really, really insightful podcast with this doctor. Let me check which one it was, because I don't want to get it wrong. Mo Gawdat. So the surprising secret to happiness is easier than you think with Mo Gawdat. That's what I listened to, and it was very, very insightful. And if you struggle with happiness, you guys know I am all about happiness, mindset, motivation, and absolutely turning your life around. If you want to really have your eyes opened, that podcast, I'm going to pop a picture on screen of a screenshot. Honestly, listen to it. It's a good 2 hours, 12 minutes long, but honestly, it's so worth listening to. You will absolutely switch your mindset listening to that and his journey in life, and especially when he lost his son, and how he turned his life around and really made his life happier. It's just a really good podcast. Highly recommend listening to that. Really is a game changer. I also love listening to Dr. Rangan Chatterjee's bite-sized episodes as well. I love how he presents the podcast so well. I just really enjoy it. That's just reminded me I really want to sign up to the newsletter for that. Now I've also listened to Ladies Who Launch episode with Joe Malone in, and that was very insightful as well. That was a really good one to listen to. I'll put a screenshot on the screen of that episode as well. That was really good to listen to and learn so much from. I also love the Grace Beverly podcast. She's always such a brilliant podcast host. And I also shared my podcast recommendations in my monthly newsletter, which went out on the 1st of February. If you like the sound of my newsletter, it's all about mindset, motivation. I share with you exclusive content that I don't share anywhere else. So if you like the sound of that, I always have it linked down below in the description box if you want to sign up to my newsletter. Also wanted to mention the garden plans in this video. Now I'm not going to be starting doing the garden plans just yet, but I know that I want to sort the borders out. I say I sort the borders out, Adam's going to be doing the majority of it because he kindly has said that he will. But we're going to build the borders up so they're more of like raised beds, but not like massively. They're just going to have like a plank of wood. I love how I'm doing this, but you guys don't even know what I'm on about. I look like I'm trying to bring a plane in to land. Your exits are here, and here. That was not right. But anyway, yeah, garden plans. I have a new greenhouse because I realised that the one that we had was broken. So the whole roof of it had kind of like caved in. I say that it was literally a plastic one from B&M, so don't worry, it wasn't a massive greenhouse for those that are new. So we got a like cold frame grow house or something. Got it off Amazon. A lovely girl that I've seen on Instagram that I follow called Lauren, and she inspired me to get one because I really wanted a new one anyway, and it just looked way more aesthetic and I loved it. So Adam got it me for our anniversary, so I'm going to be building that soon with you, and we're going to start doing some planting together. I have so many sweet pea seeds that I want to be growing because I did so well with sweet peas last year, and they were such a gorgeous cut flower, and I can't wait to be doing that again this year. So I want to get more trellises so they can climb up, or maybe those, I was going to say those little antique stands that you get that are kind of like round, and that I'm not I really talk with my hands, don't I? I want to get one of them really tall things for them to grow up. So yeah, sweet peas definitely going to be growing this year. More so flowers. I feel like I want to get more bulbs to put in because they're doing really well. The hyacinth are poking out already. So I definitely want to plant more bulbs. I feel like it's probably a bit late now, but we'll see. Veg-wise, I don't know if I'm going to do veg this year because it's just every year I've got nothing out of the garden, and it's been 3 years, and I know I shouldn't give up, but I just feel like the space we have and the soil quality is just not there. So I don't know. If you've got any tips, let me know in the comments, but I feel like I might stick to flowers this year, but who knows? I get a bit of a happy planter and I get a bit carried away with seed sowing, so we shall see where it goes with the garden this year. But speaking of the garden, I've been reading the Garden Almanac 2025 by RHS. A few pages every so often, monthly. This is going to be staying by my bedside table, and I've read through January and I'm into the February month now, so I just read a couple of pages as and when, because there's not that many pages per month, but it just gives you some tips and insights about what to grow for the month, what's what really, and hopefully give me some tips for the garden. And another book that I've been reading, which I've almost finished actually, is the Dorito Effect. Now, if you guys have been here a while, you'll know that I've read Tim Spector's Spoon-Fed, I've read Chris Van, is it Tolkien or Tullochen? Ultra Processed People book as well. Now, I found Ultra Processed People really, really hard to digest. Not trying to dumb myself down or anything, but I really struggled to intake all the information because it's very scientific, whatever the word is, and I just really struggled to digest it. Whereas this book, The Dorito Effect, this is more about like flavourings. So this is all about the surprising new truth about food and flavour. Now, I've learnt so much about this already, and I remember a fair bit about it and how natural flavouring is not really natural, it's still quite artificial, and there's so much I've learnt in this book already that I've implemented into daily life. And as I said when I was at Lizzie's, I was actually quite surprised at myself actually. Lizzie got some snacks, bless her, really appreciate you, Lizzie. And she got Pringles, and ever since I read Ultra Processed People, there was a whole chapter, I think there was, a while ago since I read it, dedicated to Pringles and how there is not one bit of food in there that's real. It's all like chemically made and very ultra processed. And I've not eaten Pringles in the longest time, and Lizzie had them as part of our snacks, and I was like, oh my god, I don't want these. Like, as in, I used to love Pringles, guys. Like, when I was younger, this is going to make me sound so unhealthy, but I ate a tub a day to myself. Not all the time, but I loved Pringles, and now that I know that they are full of shite, I will not touch them anymore. So, and me and Adam have actually stopped buying a lot of ultra processed food like biscuits. We're eating up what we've got in the house. You guys will see in my What I Eat in a Week video how much we're eating up what we have in the house, and I'm eating a lot better. When I look back at my Aldi grocery hauls and the amount of ultra processed food, as much as like we really do enjoy it, who doesn't love like a good bag of sweets or a few biscuits or chocolate, etc, etc. But the more that I look on the back of packets of food that says emulsifiers or preservatives or flavourings or whatever, like I read something yesterday when we were at the shops, it said chickpea, what did it say? Chickpea extract or something, I don't know what it was, something like that. I was like, why is that in this? But I can't remember what it was. I was trying to think for the life of me yesterday what it was. But it was just like, and then another thing said beetroot extracts. I'm like, this is so unnatural. And I've really, like, since reading this book, really opened my eyes as to what is in food, and it's actually quite scary. So as time goes on, I know I've said this, and part of my goals for 2025 is I want to be more organic. Now, I'm implementing it very, very slowly. So we are slowly replacing what we've got in the house, eating up what we've got, because I do not like waste in the slightest. We've got the freezer down quite well. My pantry I'm slowly going to replace with organic, like organic flowers, organic rice, which we're actually going to Dell's for next week. Me and Sophie are for a Cotswolds vlog and a day out, so I'm going to take you along for that as well, of course. So I'm going to do a little bit of an organic food shop, but not ridiculous because it can be expensive. But when it comes to the pantry, I do want to change that into organic, so I don't replace all that very much. So I don't mind spending that little bit extra on organic things for the pantry. But as I said, I'm still eating some ultra processed food like pizzas, for example, or a bit of chocolate, or just a Jaffa cake or something. Do you know what I mean? Because you can't feel guilty for things like that, because ultra processed things is in so much these days, and you can't entirely get away from it. This is why I always said, I actually had a chat about it with Sophie a while ago, about it. Like, I do want to be more conscious of it, but also want to have that, the best way to put it, maybe like 80-20 rule put in there of eating a balanced diet that's less ultra processed food, but also having those treats of like really good tasting, even though they're not very good for you, foods like Jaffa cakes, for example. So yeah, I just wanted to put that in there, and highly recommend this book. I'm gonna leave a link down below if you're into like nutrition and you want to learn more about ultra processed food. Them 3 books I highly recommend, and the next book I'm gonna read is The Diet Myth by Tim Spector, and then I think that's the only book I've got left on ultra processed food. Then I'll go back to my self-help books, but my eyes have been opened so much, and if you guys want to learn more about ultra processed food, highly recommend. Now this brings me on to gut health as well. I say that, and I have a carrot cake smoothie here that I made this morning, and you know what, I'm actually kicking myself. I put way too much ginger in this. I make this with you in a vlog that's coming soon as well, but I definitely put far too much ginger in it because it's very gingery. But I want to have a better gut health, which I've also recently mentioned in my What I Eat in a Week video, very briefly, because I do suffer with IBS and hypothyroidism, and both of those get affected by what I eat. So that's another reason why I want to eat a lot less ultra processed food, because the ultra processed food affects my symptoms with both of my conditions basically. So gut health is going to be way more important to me this year as well, which you'll see in my food videos, because if you want the food videos to come back, I'm more than happy to do that and share my gut health wellness journey with did I just say gut health? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. I repeat myself far too much, I do apologise. But yeah, that is the plan, and have better gut health for 2025. I've also been on my phone a lot less this last month or so, and I've realised how much I really enjoy not being on my phone and just appreciating life and just enjoying every little moment, because doom scrolling I don't do as much, which I'm actually proud to say that. Sometimes if I open TikTok, I will go down a wormhole, don't we all? So I try not to go on TikTok too much, but I do love a little bit of a scroll, but I do catch myself and be like, right, I need to shut this app down, get this app closed off the phone and read my book, because I'm definitely reading my book more on like my lunch breaks or before I go to bed, because I prefer to put my phone down and read my book at least 15 minutes. I know it should be 30 minutes, but at least 15 minutes before I go to sleep, because otherwise my brain is so wired and all the thoughts come flooding in as if like insomnia, I struggle to get to sleep. So I really do find it helpful to read a book before I go to sleep. But I'm pretty sure I've waffled on far too long to you guys. If you have reached the end of this video, comment down below gut health if you've reached the end of this video, and please do give this video a big thumbs up if you've enjoyed. And if you have got this far and you like the sound of my content, we do lots of Cotswolds, countryside living, slow living, mindset motivation, all that good stuff, all the positivity, because we're always positive over here, but we're also real. If you like the sound of that, please just stick around and subscribe. One of my goals for 2025 is to get 100,000 subscribers. Now I know that is a big ask, but it's one of the biggest goals that I would love to achieve for 2025, and I can't do it without you. So please do stick around and subscribe, and I hope you've enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you in my next video. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you very, very soon for a brand new video. Bye! I hope